tsaka ni Chiz Escudero, hindi daw to pinag-isipan. Nakakahiya naman sa kanila, di ba? Doon sa mga tao na nagsulong nito. Nagtrabaho para dito. Tapos, dahil nasa camera ka, kahit wala ka namang basehan, sasabihin mo, hindi ito pinag-isipan. Ngayon, balik ko sa inyo, lalong-lalo na sa'yo, Tulfo, no? Senator Tulfo at Senator Chiz Escudero, magbigay kayo nga ng basihan nyo doon sa sinasabi nyo na itong Jeepney Modernization na ito ay hindi pinag-isipan. Kasi parang kayo ang hindi nag-iisip. Malalaman natin dito mamaya kung bakit hindi sila nag-iisip, ha? Let's go. Hiram tayo ng video kay Sendong. Sabi niya, iyak si Tulfo. PBBM thumbs down, PUV modernization suspension. Nakakahiya. Nang hikayat pa kayo ng 22 senators.
Breaking news. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. thumbs down calls of senators to suspend the implementation of the PUV modernization program.
So hindi niya pag-isipan itong PUV modernization para
Yabang, no?
minadali ito eh. Hindi niyo na
Minadali ito, no?
konsulta lahat ng stakeholders eh. Ang ginawa niyo kasi, ang kinukonsulta niyo lang palagi, LGU, LTFRB, DOTR. Kayo-kayo lang. Hindi niyo kinonsulta
Kayo-kayo lang.
yung mga mismong people sa ground. Ako po ay
This is a very funny guy. What's his name again? What's his name again? This guy is very funny. This guy is very funny. Sabi ni Patricio Lidon Cruz Jr., yes to traditional jeepneys, no to modern jeeps. Mas pipiliin pa naming sumakay sa mga bulok at mausok basta yan ang gusto ng aming idol para sa amin. He has our best interest in mind. Yes, of course. Spoiler ka naman, Bricks Bala. Nako. This is a very funny guy. What's his name again? This guy? Look at what he's saying.
Breaking news of the PUV modernization program.
So hindi niyo pag-isipan itong PUV modernization para minadali ito eh. Hindi niyo na konsulta lahat ng stakeholders eh. Ang ginawa niyo kasi, ang kinukonsulta niyo lang palagi, LGU, LTFRB, DOTR. Kayo-kayo lang. Hindi niyo kinonsulta yung mga mismong people sa ground. Ako po ay mag-high ng resolution para suspendin po itong PUV modernization program. And susuporta naman po ako ng mga kasamang ko Senado, majority, and even the Senate President, then so be it. The chair...
Bobo ka! Ang bulaklak! Simpleng numero lang yan, titignan nyo yan eh. Kayo kasi, mahilig kayo sa sensationalized resolutions at saka sensationalized bills. Kung sino yung maingay, yun lang ang pinapakinggan nyo. Kung ano yung sikat. Kung ano yung magulo. Kung ano yung sigaw na, kung sino yung sigaw ng sigaw, yun yung pinapakinggan nyo. Hindi nyo tinitignan kung tama ba ito. Hindi kayo tumitingin sa facts. Hindi kayo tumitingin sa numero. Pinakita nyo kung gaano kayo, according to the words of Raffy Tulfo, incompetent. Because you don't decide based on facts. You don't decide based on numbers. Based on critical thinking. Based on the majority. You just decide based on the noise. Pahiya kayo ng sobra dito. This goes to the 22 who signed it. Tignan nyo kung best interest nyo talaga ang hawak ng mga senador na yan.
deems it proper to suspend this hearing and therefore I will file a resolution to suspend the modernization program.
Tignan nyo sila. Oh.
I will file a
Tignan nyo sila
resolution to suspend the modernization program.
Nag-rejoice agad. Akala mo naman, si Tulfo ang may say. Oh! Ini-spoil naman na kanina eh. At binanggit ko rin naman na yun eh. Umpisa pa lang eh. 19% lang yung mga ayaw at tumatakas sa Jeepney Modernization. 81%, which is the majority, sumunod na, nag-consolidate na. Then you will punish the 81%. What kind of senators are you? Take note, yung 81% na yon, jeepney drivers and operators. 19% lang yung mga maiingay na yan. Hindi pa kasali yung mga stakeholders na commuters. For sure, yung mga yan, gusto nila ng modern jeep. Shame on you, senators. How dare your brains, your decision be swayed by this grandstanding senator? Making decisions not based on the public interest. Look at the numbers, 81 versus 19%. You will make the 81% suffer. Aside from the 81%, you will make 100% of the commuters suffer. Nasaan ang malasakit nyo sa bayan nyo kung sumusunod lang kayo dyan kay Tulfo? Look at how they decided on this particular matter alone. It's so easy. Just look at the numbers, look at the facts. You know what to say already. Let's take the position of the majority because we are for public interest. But no, you just listen to the noisy ones. My goodness, sakay lang kayo sa kasikatan ni Raffy Tulfo.
A senator just filed a resolution to suspend the PUV modernization program, saying it was rushed but guess what? President BBM quickly shut that down, saying the modernization will continue. And let's not forget, it's already been delayed 7 times.
Yan bang hindi pinag-isipan 7 times na? My goodness. Ano pa talagang gusto nyong mangyari sa bayan natin?
The idea that this program is being rushed doesn't really add up. This plan has been talked about for years. If anything...
Yes! Like I told you, I was also one of the advocates of that one. Since the 2019 elections.
The problem is not rushing, but dragging our feet. Every delay feels like an attempt to hold on to the past, while the future keeps knocking on our door. Modernizing PUVs isn't just some checklist item. It's something we need to move forward as a country. The current state of our public transportation shows how clinging to the past can hold us back. Sure, the old jeepneys have served us
maganda rin yung sinasabi ni Sendong dito, ha?
well, but holding on to them is like insisting on using a flip phone in the age of smartphones. Progress doesn't wait, and it's time we stop using nostalgia as an excuse to avoid change.
Mag-Nokia. Parang sinasabi ni Sendong dito, dahil gusto mo yung Nokia 3310, kahit naman may mas magandang telepono na doon, mas power efficient, mas magagamit mo, mas maayos. Well, matibay siya. Kaya nga matagal siyang nasa iyo. Pero, yung SIM card, hindi na advance. Yung signal, hindi LTE, hindi 5G, walang internet, mabagal mag-type, ilang characters lang. Pero dahil nostalgic, kasi yan yung cellphone ko ng kabataan ko, kahit hindi yan masisira. If you get stuck there, you're going nowhere.
And let's be real, the Minadali excuse is just a way to delay
Minadali.
things. The modernization process
They don't even have any basis in saying na ito ay hindi pinag-isipan. Wala man nilang basis na sinasabi nila na ito ay minadali. Puro boka. Ano ang magandang basis? The numbers. 81% already consolidated. It's just the 19%. The numbers, 100% or close to 100% for sure. Commuters like Jeepney Modernization. Well, syempre hindi 100% kasi mayroong magsasabi na imposible. Of course, that's exaggeration.
has been drawn out with lots of consultations and changes. We've seen 7 suspensions.
Yes. May mga consultation. Pabalik-balik yan sa drawing board kung baga. Especially the funding. Where to source funds.
Yes, 7. That's not rushing. That's hesitating. Here's something else. 80% of jeepney operators have already joined the modernization program. For those who haven't, it's too late. There will be no more extensions. They had their chance, and now the rest of the country shouldn't have to wait any longer.
Congratulations. Congratulations, public, for winning over these senators who don't even think about your welfare. Isipin mo kung hindi rin nag-iisip si BBM, no? At hindi tumitingin sa numero. Nagpapadaan siya dyan sa buyo ng 22 na pumirma para isuspinde yan. Congratulations din kay BBM. Thank you for showing us political will. I may not always agree with you, but in this particular case, I applaud you. My goodness. It's very simple. It's a very simple decision, like I said. Tapos tong si Raffy Tulfo, gumawa lang ng issue na hindi naman existing. Pumirma naman yung iba. Yuck.
President BBM is right to push this forward. The program has been stuck in limbo for too long, and every delay just makes things worse. Sure, not everyone will be happy, but that's how progress works in the end.
That's how political will also works. You have to do what is right. Pinagtulungan siya ng mga senador, hindi siya tumiklop. Sabi ni Louie Ladines, imbes na tumulong sa pag-organize ng PUV modernization sa mga hearing na ginagawa nila sa Senado, tututol pang ginagawa nila, sumasakay sa lumang sistema ng pamumulitika. Exactly. And this is the number one culprit here. This guy. Si Raffy Tulfo. Di nag-iisip. You will make the 81% suffer because of the 19% who are very noisy.
And we have to ask, do we want to stay in this endless loop of delays? Or do we want to embrace change that will help everyone? If you ask me, it's time we stop holding ourselves back and let modernization do...
Yan, no. Tapusin nyo na lang yan, mga kabatas natin. No? Ito yung, panoorin nyo na lang ulit ng kompleto. Yan yung link. Dito tayo. Mga kabatas natin, sa sinabi ni
Sir, just would like to get your thoughts on the recommendation of 22 senators to suspend muna yung PUV modernization program.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I disagree with them because sinasabi nila minadali. This has been postponed 7 times. The modernization has been postponed for 7 times. And those that have been...
Sino-sino pumirma, attorney? Si Hontiveros lang hindi pumirma. 22 of them signed. Wala na si Senator Attorney Angara.
that have been objecting or have been crying out and been asking for suspension are in the minority. 80% have already consolidated.
They are in the minority. 80% have already consolidated. To be exact, 81%. Anong klaseng mga senador? Papadala kayo kay Raffy Tulfo. You don't even look at your statistics.
Asking for suspension.
Even the Cebu operators say 80% already consolidated. 81, sabi nila, why? Why stop? Why suspend?
Those that have been
Oh. Kasi can't comprehend. Sabi niya, mas gusto ni Tulfo na naghihirap mga kababayan natin para mas madali i-manipulate. Isipin mo yung transportation mo, aircon, di ba? Sarap nun. Pero hindi. Magpawis ka at mag-amoy lupa ka pagpapasok ka sa trabaho. Kasi nga, bukod sa sobrang init, pinapausukan ka pa na parang tinapa sa kalsada.
that have been objecting or have been crying out and been asking for suspension are in the minority. 80% have already consolidated. So paano naman? Yung 20% ang magde-decide yung buhay ng 100%.
Di ba? Imagine that. That's basic. And if you are a public servant, you should know that because you're there for public welfare. You're there for the majority, for public interest. Ang magdidikta yung 19% nyo, 20%. That's how these people think. And I congratulate BBM here. Kudos for standing up. Hindi ka nagpabraso dito sa 22 na ito. Na ayon kay Tulfo, hindi nag-iisip.
So pakinggan natin yung majority. At ang majority,
Simple, di ba? Let's listen to the majority.
sinasabi, ituloy natin. So that's what we will do.
Tapos senador pa sila, di ba? We are mandated. Lagi sinasabi nito, we are mandated by the public. Ako yung boses ng public. Come on. Boses ka lang na maingay. Tignan mo nangyari dito. Basic, di ba, Recul? Simpleng botohan. Kung sino nanalo sa botohan, yun. 80 versus 20. 81 versus 19. Sino panalo? Landslide. My goodness. Maraming salamat mga kabatas natin. Boses. Boses na mga hindi nag-iisip. Patulog po tayo na maimbing dahil alam natin na natutulog na maimbing siya yung laging panalo. Paalam, papansamantala.